Hi everyone, my name's Chloe and I'm here to tell you about my amazing journey with Edward through this course and to let everyone know how truly life-changing it really is and how much it can change your life for the better and make you see life in different ways and teach you to be a better person. Okay, so around mid-June this year, my mum Jan had met a friend of Edward's and she persuaded mum to attend the course. And so she did, and mum came out the course more happier than she had ever been, and it had made her a more positive version of herself, and this completely overwhelmed me with happiness because I have never seen her that happy in my life, and now she's continuing that happiness and she's really using the skills that Edward's taught her. And this made me really happy because she's always been so sad and like crying all the time, breakdowns, and she didn't really know what it was about, and she had like a really bad past. And she was just so negative about life. And anyway, after she came out of the course, she really wanted me to attend. As sadly for about 2 years, I'd been really suffering from a personal event that turned my world upside down and pretty much destroyed who I was as a person and destroyed my self-confidence as well. It was at the point where I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror. Didn't want to attend school, didn't want to see anyone, just didn't want to do anything. I wouldn't go out on weekends. I'd sit in my room all the time and just ignore my family, and it was really hard because I had all these feelings inside that I couldn't get out or tell them because I didn't think that they would understand and I didn't think that they could handle it. And along with all of that, I unfortunately had years of bullying when I was younger because of weight issues and like clothes not fitting and all of this. And when that event happened in my life, along with everything else that had already happened, I had a really bad case of self-harming. Which almost put me in hospital. And because of this self-harming and because of not wanting to go out and not being able to attend school because of all the pressure, I missed out on months of school. Like, I didn't have very good attendance in year 7, 8, got better in 9/10, but then I just completely fell again. Attendance was awful. I didn't have any work sent home, so I was literally just sitting there doing nothing for weeks on end, months. And then summer was right around the corner, so I finished school when everybody else did. But I lacked that knowledge that they had known. So missing all this time of school, I'm not in a very good position for my GCSEs. I suffer with my maths grades and science and all these things because I haven't been taught, because I don't know the information. So after mum came out the course, she wanted me to do it, and I debated whether or not to do it for a while because I absolutely hated change, could not stand the thought of change. Because I lacked so much self-confidence that I was just comfortable in one place, and if it changed, then that was totally not okay with me, not whatsoever. 3 weeks before school ended this past July for summer, I had a breakdown, which in turn was my breaking point and what pushed me to come to the course. So the following day I had a consultation with Edward. And when I first met Edward, there was a really positive vibe about like this place, the course, Edward. And for the first time in my life, I actually said to myself, things are gonna get better. Like, this is gonna change my life, I know it. If I work at this and I achieve everything, it's gonna completely change my life. And from then on, with each session that passed, I came out of the room stronger and more on top of the world than ever. And this was because of the things that Edward had taught me. I was going out, I was using them at home, school, around my friends. If there was anything negative that happened, I would use these skills to get through it and just find a way to make it positive and not negative. Whether that's turning negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Like, I convinced myself to eventually go swimming with my friends, and I don't really like going swimming with my friends because of my figure, but what Edward had taught me actually convinced me to put myself in those situations and get over my fear or phobia or like maybe just embarrassment of going out with my friends, which is a normal thing that teens do these days, but like I just didn't want to do it. So I left the building stronger and more on top of the world than ever. Like, I was a totally different person. I was so much more positive and I wanted challenges, and I would run at any that I saw, whether that was getting grades, going out with my friends, putting myself in uncomfortable situations, anything to just help me get stronger. So what's going on with me now? Well, I'm about to turn 16. I'm in my GCSE year and I've never been happier. I'm aspiring to be a good psychologist one day, hopefully as good as Edward, but we'll see. And I'm gonna get everything out of life, because you only have one life, so you should live it. You shouldn't live in fear of all these things that are going on inside. You should get out there, you should sort it out, and you should just live. Be who you are, be proud of who you are, and get on with life. But I couldn't have done any of this without the support I received from my family. Mum, Dad, Ian, Sam, Kate and Danielle, you're all my heroes and I love you so much. Sometimes I think I take you all for granted, and maybe I do with the way that I act up on some things, or, you know, just generally taking you for granted. But like, I love you guys and I love how much you have been there for me. Even if you haven't supported me through this whole thing, I love you all. Whether it's coming on holiday, coming around on the weekend, just being there, it's amazing, and I'm privileged to have you guys in my family. I couldn't have done it without you. But it's also my friends, especially you, Aaron. You're currently downstairs because you came to every meeting with me, not every session, just because you wanted to. Like, I was coming in summer and you were just round every weekend. You were there for me every step of the way. And like, I could not ask for someone better as a best friend. Like, always being there as a shoulder to cry on, making me laugh when I'm sad, just like making me a better person and getting me through school. Like, I've been doing it on my own, but not without the help of you. So thank you so much, and I love you a lot. But the person who made this all possible is Edward. So thank you, Edward, for helping me to believe in myself again, and teaching me how to be happy. You're a gift, and what you do for people is admirable and truly life-changing. I couldn't have done this without you. You were the person who gave me that push, and without it, I don't know where I would be now. So thank you so much for coming through the course with me, teaching me all these things, and just being like a message away or something. If I'm ever in a down mood, you're always there to motivate me and just like put me back on top. So like, you can do this. I know you can do this. I'm proud of you. So thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you to my friends, my family, just everyone. And especially you, Edward. Thank you.